Kimberly-Clark and Halyard were major, if not the major manufacturer of non-permeable gowns, which is what the case was all about. The whole point of wearing these gowns is to protect the patient from exposure to pathogens. Kimberly-Clark and Halyard knew that the gowns were defective from internal testing, and the failure rate was somewhere between 18 and 20%. With that realization, they continued to make the gowns and they continued to sell the gowns, and that's where the fraud was located, because they were selling a product to hospitals and surgery centers that they knew was unsafe. And when the Ebola crisis hit worldwide, they saw a financial opportunity here to make a ton of money. So what Ebola did was it acted, if you will, as a stimulus for Kimberly-Clark and Halyard to engage in this dishonest conduct at a much more rapid rate so they could sell a lot more of these things. And we were fortunate that a couple of whistleblowers, scientists, contacted us because their consciences were bothering them about the danger in using these kinds of gowns. And from there we proceeded to file suit, which we did in federal court in Los Angeles, to thoroughly investigate the issue. And the results in terms of the discovery were absolutely incredible. What surprised me about this case, quite candidly, was the recalcitrance on the part of Kimberly-Clark to make any effort to resolve the issue short of trial. The jury panel in this case was interesting because it was 4 men and 4 women, all of relatively young age. This was a jury that really wanted to do justice. They really wanted to punish these 2 companies for their misconduct, for the fraud, and for the risk they had placed the public, which is why I think the numbers in the verdict were so high. Companies like Kimberly-Clark and Halyard need to do a much better job on monitoring the quality control of their products. And if they don't, to realize that these kinds of lawsuits are going to increase, and they're going to be facing this kind of litigation in multiple venues simultaneously. I was very, very happy to assist Michael Avenatti and to have this outcome which serves the needs of the public. I think it's particularly significant in that this was California. I think when you have 400 hospitals and surgery centers out of a state like California, you're sending a very loud and clear message both to the defendants, to the government, and to the public. And the whole point of this kind of litigation is not just to compensate the victims, but hopefully to persuade the wrongdoer to change their behavior.